So I've been a little quiet lately. And if I'm being honest, there was a part of me who wanted to come on and put a post up to apologize for it, to explain myself. And it's because I hadn't created content for about a week and a half. I'm in the middle of moving to a new state and starting a new chapter. And last week, my mind wanted to keep producing, but my body simply just would not cooperate. And at first, I fought it for like 2 days. I kept thinking like, you should just be posting, you should be creating, you're losing momentum. You know, what if the people forget about you because of the algorithm? And maybe you've had those thoughts too. But somewhere in the middle of that, I had to start realizing that there was no need to produce. This is not about the content. This was about my self-worth. And when we unknowingly put our worth into our output, rest does not feel restful. It feels threatening. Because if I'm not producing, am I still valuable? If I'm not achieving, am I still enough? And those are really uncomfortable questions to have. And they're the same kind of questions I invite leaders to ask themselves almost every day. And you guys know that, you listen to the content. So this time life asked that of me. Could I take a week off? Could I do nothing? Could I not go according to plan? Could I trust that 1 week of rest wouldn't undo years of consistent work? Could I believe that my value wasn't hanging on the next post? And the answer didn't come all at once. It came very slowly, in the quiet, in the discomfort, if I'm being honest, right? And what I realized is something that I hope would never leave me, and that it's my worth never comes from what I produce. It's always been there, long before the titles, long before the promotions, long before I created my company, Leadership from the Heart. The work I create here, it does matter, but it's not what makes me worthy, because this work is really just the way that I honor the gifts that I've been given. And the difference in that is that one comes from fear and the other one comes from gratitude. So if you've been feeling guilty for resting or afraid that slowing down means that you're falling behind, I wanted to leave you with the same questions that I had to answer myself last week. And it's, where have you attached your worth? Is it in your productivity? Is it in your performance, your income? Is it in your title? Or can you allow yourself to believe that you are worthy long before any of those things existed? You know, I don't make these videos because I have life all figured out. I am just another leader having a very human experience, trying to become a little bit more aware of myself every day. And I think that's the work. It is not becoming someone different, and we've already talked about that, but it's remembering who you were before the programming, before you believed that you needed to earn your place. But it feels really good to be back. And these are still the conversations that we're going to be having. And although the Leadership Launch Week is over, I will be having these kinds of conversation within the community. I'm jumping back into the community. I'll be on there. I'll be inside of there every day. And I'll be going live every week, because I believe that leadership isn't built in just producing content. It's built through consistent conversations with real people who are committed to becoming the leader that they've always wanted to be. So I invite you again to jump in. You still get 7 days free. The founder free thing is over, but you could still get 7 days free and experience what we're going to experience. I'm gonna jump in there probably in a few hours, and I'll be there a little live every day, but one real live Ask Me Anything, lectures, talks about all things leadership and life and self-leadership once a week. So I invite you to join me, and I'll see you guys inside. Peace.